Fellas, in this video, I want to share with you 8 things that are destroying your masculine energy. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that is destroying your masculine energy, you're fapping too much, watching too much adult content. When you're releasing all the time, man, and if you're doing this like multiple times a day, bruh, think about how you feel after you release. I know someone's going to watch this video and be like, man, I feel good, man. This shit, I enjoy it. I get it. Of course it feels good. It's an orgasm. Yes, it's going to feel good. But you're draining yourself of your internal resources. Testosterone, these things are getting lowered when you're doing this constantly. And this keeps you in a slump, especially when you're watching the adult content too, man. That's a whole separate video. That warps how you see women. It warps how you go through life. You're not really going to see this until you get to the other side of it and you take a break or you change up the frequency of how often you plan with yourself. So that is one major thing that is destroying your masculine energy. Number 2, the second way you are destroying your masculine energy is that you are seeking external validation. You always seeking the pat on the back. You always chasing the hug from somebody. You always need that. Oh yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. Now look, don't get me wrong. It's nice to hear that. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not nice to be acknowledged for what you do, who you are, and how you show up. It's nice to hear that. But you want to get to a place in your life where you don't need it. Imagine that. Imagine getting to a place where you're so cool, so confident, so strong in yourself that your validation, those hugs, those pat on the backs come from inside. Again, it's nice to get it, but you strengthen yourself to a point where it comes from internal. So when you're always out here chasing the hug, when you're always out here chasing the pat on the back, that's weakening you, man. You don't need to be seeking nobody's praise in that way. Number 3 is that you lack focus and direction. I suffered for this for a very long time in my life. Even now, at my age and where I am in my life, there's things that I've worked on and that I've improved, but there's other aspects of my life that I still have to kind of really be intentional and really focus on. So when you're younger, when you early 20s and stuff like that, you're just looking to have a good time. You don't want to miss out on the fun, right? And that keeps you stuck. That keeps you weak because you don't know your head from your ass. You have no purpose. You have no drive. It's like, what is your purpose in life? The sooner you can understand this about yourself, the better. You want to kind of figure out what you like in life. Figure out what lights you up as a person. Like, to give you an example, making this content lights me up as an individual. Making content like this to help somebody, to help the younger version of myself, to help a young man who may be struggling and not know his head from his ass, that lights me up. And that's why I make this content. So you want to find what lights you up in life. The 4th thing destroying your masculine energy is that you neglect your physical health. A lot of men out here don't give a damn about their physical health. Don't give a damn about how they look. Don't give a damn about how they're feeling. They might know that they feel like shit on a regular basis, but don't have the drive to go do something about it. And not even don't have the drive, may not even know how. So again, I don't blame you for it. I'm always going to say this, man. You want to get in the gym. You want to start doing some type of physical activity. And I know that may be hard for somebody who's never been in the gym before. It may be very intimidating even hearing me say this. Start in your house. Get down on the ground and start doing some push-ups. When you wake up in the morning, do 10 push-ups. If you ain't never done no push-ups, start working on yourself and start valuing your physical health. Number 5 is that you let your emotions control your actions. This is another one that I struggled with for quite some time. This is keeping you weak too, man. When you don't know how to regulate yourself. And what I mean by regulate yourself is get yourself back to a calm, cool state when something pisses you off. I like to talk about it in a way of like, stand on your square. I always think of Michael Jackson in the Billie Jean video when he's on a white square. Things in life will knock you off that square. Your girl might piss you off. Coworker might say something to you sideways. Somebody might cut you off in traffic. These things knock you off your square. They knock you out of your integrity. They trigger your emotions. And when we as men allow our emotions to get the better of us and they start dictating our actions, when you start lashing out and you start cussing somebody out, you start fighting people because you can't control yourself. That's a weak characteristic. That's a weak quality as a man. You don't want to do that. You want to start being able to Hey, start practicing mindfulness, man. Start meditating, man, and learn how to calm yourself. I'm not going to get all into go talk to a therapist in this video, but you might want to even consider something like that. The sixth thing that is destroying your masculine energy is that you are addicted to comfort. You are complacent and you are used to just doing the same things. A lot of us, we don't like to be uncomfortable. We don't like to, like, even when I was talking about working out a little bit ago, that can make somebody be like, I ain't doing that, because it's gonna make you get out your comfort zone. People don't want to do that. They want to stay safe. They want to stay, nope, I'm good right here. No, as a man, you have to get used to doing uncomfortable shit. I had to learn this. Everything on this list, I'm telling you, I had to learn. Got to get used to doing things that are just going to break you out of your shell, break you out of that shell of comfort. Go to the gym and lift some weights. Hell, any of these things I'm suggesting are going to make you feel uncomfortable because you're not used to doing it. You're used to doing the same thing every day. You're used to eating bullshit food. You're used to playing video games. You're used to playing with yourself. If you start switching things up, it's going to feel uncomfortable and unfamiliar because you're not used to it. But you need to get used to being uncomfortable. That's what men do. The seventh thing that is destroying your masculine energy is that you are way too available to people. You're almost too nice to people too. And by nice, I don't mean that there's anything wrong with being like a nice person. What I'm saying is you being available, you not being able to set boundaries for yourself. You just always following the pack, always following the trends, never being able to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm okay. Or somebody reach out, hey man, can you do this for me? Yeah, I'll do it for you. Like you're never unavailable. You're always available. Now, let me clarify. If you can help somebody out, then do it. If you can be of service to somebody and it doesn't stretch you too far, it doesn't compromise what you may have going on in your life, then do it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, don't be so available, especially like when you're dealing with women too, man. Don't be so available. They get used to that, you know, and I don't want to get too much on a tangent about women and dating and relationships. This is in regards to any aspect of your life. You want to become almost like a ghost. Like people got to come looking for you. Start to value your time, your energy, who you are, where you place that energy. Start to have more pride and more stock within yourself. Fellas, if this is bringing you any value so far, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, for this last way that is destroying your masculine energy, it's simple. You lack self-awareness. Self-awareness is so powerful. And what I really mean is understanding you as a man, who you are, why you do the things you do, what makes you tick, recognizing when you are ticked or are pissed off or are in a state where you're angry and you want to fight somebody, you want to cuss somebody out, you want to start working on being more aware. I used to go through life this way too, being very unaware, just on autopilot. We get so used to just operating from this way of our conditioning, how we grew up, the environments we grew up in, the music we listen to, the movies we watch. This thing conditions us to operate in a way where you're not really operating from your authentic self. You're in an authentic place. If this is like super confusing, just leave me some comments below and I can go deeper into it. Or if it's something you really want me to dive into, I'll make a video on it. But yes, as men, you want to improve your self-awareness, man. All right, it's gonna change your life. Fellas, this is all I got for you in this video. Make sure you check out those other videos that I mentioned, and I will see y'all there. Peace.